What's up, guys? Jesse Minshew with GetHandles.com. You guys asked for it, and I'm bringing it. Allen Iverson versus Jason Williams in a move battle. Let's get into it. All right, so before we jump into the breakdowns of the moves, I just want to let you guys know I'm changing the format a little bit. I'm doing just one move for each player, so that way it's a little bit clearer just to decide which of the two players had the better move. And then on top of that, a lot of the players you guys have been requesting have been repeats of the same players, so this way I don't run out of moves for each player as far as what moves I can use. So as always though, leave a comment down below. Let me know what players you want to see in the next move battle, what two players you want to see go head to head. And after you watch both moves from each player in this video, leave a comment also and let me know who you thought won this move battle. And also be sure you hit that subscribe button so you can catch the newest move battles and get on that notification squad so you can be the first to catch them as soon as they come out. Hey guys, real quick too, I know a lot of you have been requesting, I've been getting a lot of comments over the years from people wanting to get some of these Snake t-shirts or the Get Handles t-shirts I've been wearing in my videos. Well, you guys can actually get them now. I have a website where you can grab them. It's snakebasketballclothing.com. You can see the link right here and also the link in the description down below. You can head over there. There's a whole bunch of different things. There's t-shirts, hoodies, stuff like that. A lot of the shirts you've been seeing me wearing in the videos, if you guys want to grab them, you can get them from that website. As always, I thank you guys for all your support. I think it's really cool that some of you guys want to grab some of these t-shirts. Once again, I cannot thank you guys enough for checking out the videos and all the support you guys have given me. All right, so I figured since you guys want to see Jason Williams in this, you guys probably want to see a little bit more flashy style moves. So I'm going to go with a flashy style move for Iverson and Jason Williams, so it's a little bit more even. So let's jump into the first Iverson move. This is going to be called, I call it the Iverson AntiSpin. I don't know if it ever had an official name. It was in an old Reebok commercial that he had done this, and I'd seen him do other variations of doing this without the spin. But let's get into it. Basically what it's going to be is a spin move with combining a inside out behind the back wrap is what I call it, okay? And so it's gonna look all together like that, basically. That's a little bit slowed down, a little bit of a carry in there. So if you're wondering if this is legal or not legal, it really depends on where your hand positioning is on the basketball. If your hand comes over halfway under the basketball, that's a carry. If it comes over halfway on this side, that's a carry. What a lot of players will tend to do on this is they'll pull the ball back, and then their hand will come under here, and then they'll push it back this way. That would technically be a carry. And I know I even tend to carry with this a little bit sometimes, so it just depends on your hand positioning. And I'll give you some keys as far as how to get it down to do it without carrying. But let's get into the details as far as how to execute it. So it's gonna be basically starting like exactly the same like your regular spin move. So if your right hand has the ball, the right foot's gonna come back, just like in a regular spin. From here though, that's where things start getting different. When the basketball, if you're starting like facing the hoop, when the basketball gets, so like basically it's basketball, body, hoop in a straight line, when the basketball gets to about that point, it would be hidden from your defender, right? So that's when you're gonna start to continue to complete the spin with your body, but push the basketball in the opposite direction back that way, okay? So pulling the ball back, when the ball gets right about here, I'm gonna start to pivot my left foot forward and push the ball back that way with my right hand, okay? Pushing it back in the opposite direction, okay? So pulling it back, pushing it that way, okay? Now, from there, let's talk a little bit about some details as far as how to execute that dribble. A couple things you want to keep in mind with this is you want to make sure you have your spin move down. So you want to make sure you can do your regular spin move, and you also want to make sure you can do this wrap. Okay, that'll help you bring the two pieces together a lot more easily. So you might want to just get repetitions practicing each one down. But to do the wrap, I would recommend trying to tap the middle of your back right here. Okay, that'll help work on getting that control down. And then also focus on curling your fingers in when you're doing that wrap dribble, and that'll help keep the ball a little tighter to your body and position it a little bit more coming forward so you can come out of that fake spin and go right into a drive to the basket, okay? So let's get more back into some of the details. Now that we kind of know how that release is gonna work, let's get into some more details of finishing it with the footwork and all that. So you're gonna step back, you're gonna start pushing it back this way as the left foot comes forward and work on that release. From there, you're gonna step back to this same direction that you started. So if the right hand has the ball, you're gonna step back to that right hand side, okay? And get back to the basketball. And that's pretty much it. Now, keys with this to making it effective is that you do it quick with that body movement. If you don't use the body movement too quick, it's not going to be quite as effective with selling that fake. So you want to make sure you're spinning the body back quick this way, okay, coming that side, so your defender starts to move that way, because most defenders, they're going to follow your hips to your chest, right? That's what they're taught. So if you're starting to move this way real quick, they're going to be more likely to follow you that way. And then that final key that I told you I was going to give you, as far as making sure you don't carry on this. The one thing you want to make sure of is, again, that your hand doesn't go over halfway under the basketball. And to kind of get rid of that, what you can do is try not to pull the basketball back this way as far, because what that's going to do is you're going to have to try to hold the ball in the air for a really long time to come back here and then push it back this way, right? It'll help sell that fake a little bit more, but at the expense of carrying the basketball. So to get rid of that, what you can do is just not move the ball back quite as much. Just pull it back a little bit and focus more on using your body movement and kind of keeping the ball more in one spot. So like this, okay? Notice how the ball just kind of stays in one spot and my body moves. So that's one way you can kind of get rid of that carry, but it won't sell the fake quite as much. To sell the fake, you kind of want to pull the ball back a little bit before going into it. All right, Jason Williams. I know a lot of you guys are going to be wondering, where's Jason Williams behind the back off the elbow pass? I got a tutorial coming for you guys really soon on that. You guys have been requesting that one quite a bit. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and get on that notification squad so you can catch that. That video is coming very, very soon for you. Let's talk about one of the things that he did a lot. And it was pretty flashy, but very effective in game situations. And it's the fake behind the back pass dribble. Okay, so a lot of times Rajon Rondo, he'll do this one too, but a lot of times Rondo will do more like the fake behind the back cuff and go right up in the layup. Well, what Jason Williams used to do a lot was he would wrap it all the way around and keep his dribble going. So that would kind of give him more options, right? If you don't pick up the basketball, that kind of gives you some more options as far as if you want to continue dribbling, moving back around the court, whatever the case may be. So it kind of frees you up that way, which is nice. Let's get into the details of it though. Basically, you're trying to sell like a fake behind the back pass, or you could even do it like a fake behind the back like dribble, like trying to make your defender think you're going to come this way. More often than not though, you're going to want to use it to fake a pass, and that's pretty much how Jason Williams would usually use it, to kind of freeze up your defender, or to get them to try to jump on that passing lane and try to, steal your pass. And then, that would, if they jump that way, obviously that's going to free up your pass to come to the hoop. So the details as far as how to execute it. You want to make sure you're looking to that direction. If you have a teammate over there, that's going to make it even more effective. So looking over there is going to help sell that fake. And then from there, basically it's going to start just like a regular behind the back pass. The only key again with this is you want to pay attention to your hand positioning. If your hand comes over halfway under the basketball, that's going to be a carry again. So you want to make sure your hand doesn't come like this. You want to keep it more on top like that. Okay. Notice that if I put my hand up there, the ball falls down, right? Because if my hand's not under the ball, I can't hold on to it, right? So that's how a good indicator where your hand positioning should be. Besides that though, selling that fake with your eyes and then wrapping it back to yourself, you want to make sure, again, focusing like we talked with that Iverson wrap, you want to focus on curling the fingers, okay? So they come in. The more you curl those fingers, the tighter the basketball is going to stay to your body. And also with this, you want to I like to try to tap almost try to get my hand all the way back around towards my stomach. You're not going to quite get it that far, but try to aim for that. And then besides that, a little twist of the shoulders, okay? Notice how my hips are staying in one spot and I twist my shoulders. That puts the ball in a position to be able to come back to this side. And that's what you're trying to do, is to get it come all the way back to the same hand. So if the right hand has the ball, you're whipping the ball all the way back to this right hand. Okay, so it's going to look like that. Okay, besides that, it's again just a matter of setting it up with looking with your eyes towards a teammate to get your defender to jump and getting them to bite on that fake. And then again, to try to get rid of the carry with it, you want to try to make sure you're doing it real quick and keeping your hand over the top of the basketball. One other thing, if you notice, I kind of keep my arms straight so my elbow stays sort of straight. That'll kind of help sell that fake a little more too, make it seem like you're really trying to chuck it to a teammate over there, and that'll get a defender to jump a little bit more. And then one final thing to keep in mind with this too, again, is it's a little bit flashier and more unorthodox. So even if you do learn how to do it without the carry, there's a good chance if you try to do it in a league that you might get called for a carry for it still. So you want to keep that in mind and kind of know your coach and your league and all that. And overall, I would say this is something you probably don't want to do in most leagues or, you know, organized basketball with a coach, because again, there's that chance of getting called for a carry or just trying to look too flashy. Same with that Iverson move. So keep that in mind with these moves. But let's take a look at both of them full speed from some different angles. So you know the deal, leave a comment down below, let me know who you thought won this move battle and what 2 players you want to see go head to head next. If you thought this move battle was sick, give me a like, hit that subscribe button so you get your newest tips, tutorials, drills, move battles just like this, and all the other crazy stuff I'm coming up with for you guys. And make sure you get on that notification squad. And if you haven't yet, click this link in the top right hand corner of the screen. That'll take you to my website, gethandles.com. Just pop in your email and I'll send you a free workout that'll help you take your handles to a whole new level. Otherwise, if you're on a mobile device, you can just click the link in the description down below. It'll be the very top link. It's gethandles.com. Pop in your email and I send it to you instantly for free. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more and break some ankles today.